Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot and welcome to your May tarot reading. We're going to be asking tarot today what's coming towards Sagittarius. What can you anticipate? Before I get into that, I just want you to know a lot of us tarot readers are struggling with the algorithm. For some reason, YouTube's just getting rid of subscribers left and right. People aren't getting their notifications. You've probably seen a couple of YouTube tarot readers talk about this. So I'm speaking on behalf of myself as well as all the other tarot readers. If you can just simply hit that like button or, or hit the bell for notifications, that just, I think, will help push out the video to more people who are looking for them. And that's all I have to say about that. If you'd like for me to pray for you and send you my good juju, say hi in the comment section or even an emoji. I love that some of you guys are literally like, hi. But that's enough, it's like just something that represents your energy to focus on. All right, you guys, what's coming towards Sagittarius May 2024? Only taking the cards that volunteer their energies. We're doing a new deck today. Queen of Swords, May 2024 for our Sagittarians. Please make it clear. Wow, what you guys got going on? Let's put the swords right here. The sun, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like these need to come here. Right here, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm going to do as I'm putting these down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the general energy for you, so you get a gist of where this is going. And then we're going to unpack it. I can tell you right now, there's some real cool stuff going on. We have the sun near the beginning of your reading, and that's really talking about happiness, about your natural happiness, not having to fake it, You are coming out of, this has got a storyline. I love it. A little bit of drama for you, Sag. But we do have an air sign possibly in your midst with the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys might even be embracing the energy of the air sign, embracing the energy of the Queen of Swords. And that is a very logical, very straightforward energy. If this is a person in your life, excuse me, they don't make their decisions from an emotional place, or they try not to. They like to rationalize things with their mind. They like to have the information to make a decision. They don't go on their emotional instinct. They can be great for advice. They're going to give it to you straight though, and they're really strong with their boundaries typically. So then we have the Judgment card in reverse, which I'm really going to have to unpack because that's a big one. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is really a fork in the road. You're looking at what you've been working on, where you've been pouring your energy, and just kind of taking an overall what's the word I'm looking for? You're taking it all in is basically what I'm trying to say, and you're trying to you're trying to figure out, why can't I talk? Why can't I figure this out? You're trying to figure out, do I keep on going the way I've been going, or do I need to change things up? Do I need to switch up the way I'm doing this to get better results? Am I happy with the results? Am I happy with where I'm at in life? Perspective is that word I was looking for. Six of Pentacles is this, there's a generous thing, there's a reciprocity, there's a generous vibe going on with this energy. This is being either given something or feeling somebody's generosity. The Hierophant is about commitments. It could have something to do with your marriage if you're in one. It could be really about an institution or a set of beliefs that you're trying to stick to, whether or not you've created them yourself. And then we have this place of trying to create something. You're trying to manifest something here. Seven of Swords talks about possibly having a little deception in your midst, and we'll want to look into that. And then Eight of Cups, you're leaving something behind, probably due to whatever that deception was. Now, this could be a very small thing, but you're leaving something behind that you worked on and you cared about at one point, but it doesn't seem like you're going to reap any rewards from it. If you keep on working on it, throwing yourself into it, you're going to exhaust yourself. But what's beautiful is how your reading ends, and we have the energy of the Five of Pentacles, and this is coming out of a place of scarcity. So if this turns into kind of a career money reading, this is like getting money back in your bank account. This is not having to scrimp and save so much. This is the opposite of poverty. So you're making a recovery. If this is a relationship reading, and we'll know soon which one, it is going to be more about feeling like you belong again, and coming out of a place of maybe loneliness or being ostracized or misunderstood. Okay, so let's just get a card on each. Queen of Swords for our Sagittarius, the Sun. Thank you for bearing with me. I just want to unpack all of this and get a better idea for all of you. Beautiful, beautiful. The Judgment card in reverse. Oh, that's got a vibe. Right on. Plans change. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Hurricane. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, as I'm doing this, it's okay to change your mind. You may be changing your mind about something in the month of May. And you might have a lot of anxiety around, you know, what that creates. If that creates, you know, because you feel, well, did I committed to this? Is it okay to change my mind? What happens if I change my mind? What are the repercussions? Sometimes it makes something far better once you can recalibrate. Because what is happening when we actually change our mind about something is we're being very honest with ourselves. We're looking at what's laying before us. We're making a calculation. Is this working? Is it not working? And then we're recalibrating. We're altering the plan in order to have success. That's how it usually goes. In this case, that's how it's going. Your goal is to have success around something. So it seems that you do have. Give me a sec, you guys. Sorry, this is a big reading, so I just want to, because it's not even all on you. There's some circumstances that are changing, and they're going to make you very happy. This is a stroke of good luck. This is the wheel turning, and this is also a reminder that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's a karmic reminder of the Wheel of Fortune that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. But there is a decision to be made. And it's hard to make that decision because advice is only going to take you so far. You're going to have to eventually make the decision based on your intuition. And as long as your intuition is being blocked from it, and what blocks intuition is fear, usually, and that represents the blindfold. The intuition is the moon behind her. So you can go one of two ways in May. And as long as you are having that intuition blocked, it's going to be very difficult to make a decision. So let's ask real quick about that. Yeah. And why? It's because you got the Hermit card, but upside down. So all this is saying, now the Hermit is all about going within for your answers. Not a big surprise. We're just talking about intuition. This is one of the intuitive cards. This is inner wisdom. The Lantern is representing that all you need is that light from within to lead the way. And traditional Rider-Waite Smith deck, he is in the dark. He's in the deep forest, right? It's dark around him, and all he has to guide him his way is this lantern that represents your inner voice. So sometimes to hear that inner voice, we need to get away from other people. And I'll tell you what, you've got other people around you a lot in this reading. It's crowded. So if there's anything you can do to kind of feel enough solitude to listen to yourself, it's going to be much easier to listen to this inner voice and make a decision. What's this? Knight of Pentacles? Awesome, awesome. So I feel that this Queen of Swords is somebody around you. This energy has a building, a willingness to build, a willingness to improve on one's knowledge, a willingness to work through a learning curve. And it's coming out with another Sun card. So I feel that this is an energy around you that wants the best for you. They are also strategic, and they're really good with research or rationalizing with the information at hand, or strategizing with the information you've got. And then we've got kind of this Judgment card, which is, I need more to, okay, I'm gonna just leave that there. That's the Page of, now I've gotta show you. It's the Page of Swords upside down. There isn't, okay, I'm gonna just tell you right now. I feel like there's somebody who's gonna come in and they're kind of creating a little bit of drama. It could be a little gossipy, not based on fact, and that's why the Queen of Swords is coming in here as like, da 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 da, I'm here to support you, because they're gonna help you rationalize the drama, and they're very black and white, right? They're the opposite of this. And this Queen of Cups is somebody who, they can be more on the emotional side. I want to know what role they're playing in all this, because I feel like they're the ones sending you the messages. Yeah, so there's a sense of, between the two, these two individuals, there's this sense of restriction. Like you need to, for instance, if this was like you wanting to make some financial moves or some career moves, these people I think would be putting the kibosh on that, kind of making you feel restricted or suppressed. And these messages are coming, or travel are coming in quick. For some of you guys, it could be parents, but I feel like it's really important in this situation to really get all the information, because when the Aces or the Page of Swords comes out, it's an immature energy around communication. So it really talks about gossip. It's about social media, maybe what people are seeing on social media. It's not actually representing the situation. So yeah, I feel like family is coming through for a lot of you guys in this reading. I think that you might be getting pressure to go a certain direction, to choose one of these swords, and you're getting that pressure from people that you care about, and people that you have a history with, but you're really not interested. You're really not interested, and you can't. So it's you're coming out of apathy the moment that you see the other option. Let me see, actually. Yeah, you're making fresh plans, new plans, and it's making you excited. And then you get to work. Then you've got this work card, money's coming through, another Page of Pentacles, and it's all around, again, the Page of Pentacles that came out with your buddy over here, the Queen of Swords. Why do I keep on saying Ace of Swords? There's a reason. Is Ace of Swords going to show up? An epiphany? We've got all these pentacles coming out. Things are flowing, and it's all around being willing to learn, possibly take classes or research something, because we've got the work card. We've got enthusiasm behind that. We also have generosity. You might be receiving help. Could be financial help from another individual. Yeah, maybe you don't even see it coming. This is like, it's way better than you even dreamed. It's way better than you even dreamed. It's going to be playful and fun. But, you know, it means that you are kind of bucking the system with a Hierophant card. There's something that's kind of, I think, feels like it's going up against rules, going up against maybe the way that you had originally planned to do it, or an institution of some sort, but the wheel turns. It brings in a stroke of good luck. This is karmically where you're supposed to be. You know, you are generating the Magician and the Fool. This is a very brand new path. This is like brand new on top of brand new. You manifested this with the Magician energy, and you're getting exactly what you manifested, but it is new. It is totally different. And it's important to heed this little dog that is warning the Fool not to fall off the edge of the cliff. When everything is new, sometimes the details escape you. And what we're coming up on next is one of those details, and that was a little bit of deception. So this is maybe somebody or something that was promising you abundance, but is not going to. So this could be, for instance, somebody who you get into a contract with who says, I can deliver you this, this service, and they cannot. This could be, yeah, like a scenario where they might be taking more from you than what they're giving back, basically. I mean, that's the general way I can say that, and it's very straightforward. Something that you were working on, and it could even be a love, somebody that you cared very deeply for. A partnership, there's a choice around a partnership, and you're leaving this behind. It's like you don't see success. You just don't see it working out. You've lost interest in it with the apathy card of the Four of Cups. Success card of Six of Wands is upside down. Lover's card, it doesn't have to be love, but that's a choice right there. It used to be called a choice. And it's all about that Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. You know what? You've worked on it, threw yourself into it, and you've decided after you got some perspective, you took some time and got perspective, it's not working for you. And so we have, you've changed your future. That, like, you thought you were going to be going this direction and building on this, and this was going to be your future, and it's not. But you are also at the same time trading it in for one that is going to be much more abundant. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you have now people that are around you that might not have been around you before. So these could be new people, and you're going to be occupying that Hermit energy. Going forward, you're going to be way more in tune with that intuition, with that inner voice, because you got some practice here. And you've got this somebody who's very good communicator, somebody who's very nurturing and empathic around you. Could be a relative, but it could be anybody, honestly. Knight of Wands, you also have this excited, enthusiastic energy going forward. And despite the nurturing and the lovingness and the communication of one, and despite the enthusiasm and the visionary and the excitement of the other, you are going to have yourself to fall back on with the Hermit energy, because you're recreating this Ten of Pentacles. You no longer believe in what you were creating before, and instead, enthusiastically, you're creating something different to turn this right side up. This is long-term wealth, stability, long-term goals. All right, you guys, I'm sending you off with love. Take good care of yourselves.